Nellies at your service. What I'm making here today is a Pentagon bralette top. This is upside down so you can actually see the points. Let's flip it up this way. Wow. So yes, I don't have a video of me demonstrating how I've made this. It's just a Pentagon granny square. I was inspired by watching this Facebook video on it. And it was just, yeah, someone crafting up a bunch of pentagons, sewing them up together. And yeah, it looks cool, and I realized, okay, yeah, I can do something similar to that without a pattern and just sort of guess along. Instead of sewing it, however, there's this video tutorial by Bella Coco. It's I think it's called like crochet, join granny squares as you crochet along. I don't know, something like that. So because I don't like sewing anything, on my last row I crocheted the edges together, and this eliminates it being very stiff when you try and give it movability, because you want clothing to be able to have as much stretchiness as possible, as well as having just like the natural holes in that. See how I'm spreading it apart, and it all looks congruent with the rest of the material structure. So that's great. I still have a bunch of ends to weave in. Like, I've got my magic circles here. I'm going to do them all properly. I'm not going to do knots because it's a crochet wearable. So what I've been doing now is I've been crocheting over it. So as you can see here, this is where I started. And because these are the valleys, I'm doing the decreases as I'm doing my increase corners here. And that should keep things pretty same. Oh my gosh. Hello, yes, we're back. I think this is now a bit tilted now and munted, but I don't know, that's okay. That's fine by me. So, all right. So I'll come back once I have deemed that I have made enough top rows. It's probably going to be an extra 2 rows, honestly, because at the moment it only comes up to here. And like when I look down, that seems like a lot, but really I want it to come up more up to here. It is late into the night. So I have finished the amount of length I've wanted to come up. So now for an edging, a border, it is these flowers. They are, the pattern is from Nostalgia Crochet. It's a free YouTube pattern online. It's great. It's really simple. It utilizes 2 double crochets, like an increase in the 1 stitch, and turns that into like a magic circle or a ring in general. And that's how you end up with these flowers. They are going to be tripping. They're going to be so cool. So what I did for my border is first I made some single crochets. Originally I was just trying to use up this yarn that has the purple speck through it, but it just didn't feel like enough of a difference because it's not comparing to this other yarn. It just doesn't have the purple and it just looks very bland. So I grabbed my mohair and I've now got that going through. Yeah. So I've got that going through. It looks so much better. You can actually just see that naturally there's purple in it. And it's a very great differentiator. This border is taking a while. It is not a fast thing to work up like a granny square stitch. It takes a lot of manipulation, careful stitch placement and time. So it's not the fastest growth, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So it's been a couple days. It has been a couple days since I last saw y'all. I don't know, I think I was doing the flower petals at that point. So that is now done. So now for under the, like the band of the ribs, I'm just doing a pretty small knitted ribbing for that. I think I'm using like 3mm needles or something, maybe 2.5. I can't remember. It's pretty small. These aren't going to be super stretchy because of the fact that it's a cotton and mohair. It's 2 strands, and cotton's not a stretchy thing. However, it'll hopefully bring me a lot of structure and support either way. I would put the needle in 3 of the stitches each, and I would be skipping over the middle stitch each time, so it should be rather cinched. Most likely I am still going to be inputting a string to be able to tie it off and all that kind of jazz, just for actual extra support. However, it'll also just look decorative as well. But yes, this flower border took me forever. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. It was worth it, but oh my gosh, it took forever. It really took forever. It has been forever since I last recorded the clips that you've just seen. It's not that life got in the way, it's just that other crochet projects that came to my mind got in the way. But I have officially finished this hexagon project ages ago, actually. I was just really excited to wash it, wear it, and just do normal people stuff with it, not consistently focusing on just trying to create content out of it. So I am going to show you just my verbal account of how I finished it and all that jazz. So, as you can see here in this terrible lighting, because it is around like 11 p.m. and I'm in the bedroom, this is it finished. This is the knitted part here. It is super stretched out because it's cotton. It's just cotton. this is a nice ruffle edge. This is a bunch of half double crochets, and then I did double crochet chain, repeat, and then this part here is just a single crochet chain, single crochet within the posts of these double crochets here. And I steamed it and stretched it out. Like, I would just get the steamer and then I would pull it from both sides, and I got this lovely effect on it. The effect being that you can actually see the holes in this part. Gives it a nice edging. Here are the flowers. Wow. Before I wear this, I have to steam. At least, I only steam this part here to get the flowers a bit more flatter. Otherwise, it just looks like that. It's still worth it. This was a really fun project to make. So, if you can see here, I had to combine these two parts here because this is where the hexagons both connect. Doing some doohickey magic. And then from that part there, I would technically decrease it here, but it wouldn't continue on with any growth. If I didn't do that, it would have gotten bigger, like in the points, like it does here, how it, you know, makes it bigger and larger. So to counteract everything just getting huge, you gotta just sort of decrease it in the middle gaps here. But my gosh, this really covers me up so well. I really like wearing it. I will love to maybe make more of these type of things in the future. Oh god, one more thing. These straps here, this was the bane. This was the death of me. Originally, as you can see here, this is two-sided. And I made this too long. So I just figured I'll just fold it in half. The edging there was done with just a needle and thread, hey. And my gosh, that takes up more yarn than you think, doing like an embroidered edge. So that took its time. It's really hard to figure out how long you want your straps on your piece because you can't actually get like demo pieces and then sew it, figure it out. It takes way too much time, so you just run with trial and error instead. And that honestly did suck. I know for next time though, when I make projects like this, is to keep those straps as tiny as possible because this will just stretch, man. It will stretch. It fits me perfectly though. My rule of thumb for making crochet garments that you want to be nicely fitted on you and not baggy, because crochet has no elasticity, is to make it smaller than you think, because it has the stretching capability to just fit you, and then once you wash it and block it, it will definitely wrap around you nicely and give you a form-fitting experience. So yes, this is a dodgy way to end the video. I will now be inserting the clip of me twirling around, and it's a TikTok edit because I deleted the original, so you're just going to see a bunch of text flash up on screen. But yes, enjoy. I hope you have a lovely day, and I am very glad to finally get this video out after weeks and weeks.
I don't care about your first love, this should be your last one. Nothing like your last one. You look better on me, that's fashion. Won't block your shots, lights, camera, action.